Hi guys, this is Lloyd from Bizzfo. What I want to take you through in this video is adding buttons in your app. And basically there's three ways of doing it. I'll show you all three ways. But to get started, make sure that you've gone to settings. Depending on if you're syncing with your local pods or your Hive, make sure that is selected. And then your specific branch. But to get started, you'll obviously have to click on your sign in and then you kick that off. The rest of the settings we just leave as standard for now. So normally in our POS Touch, which is our point of sale, we want to go to the add button. So you'll notice it's sitting at the bottom. But just to simplify the interface a bit, we've moved the add button to the home page. Alright, so let's go through the three options we have. Clicking on the add button. Note your default password is 3, so you will have to change that. All Bizzfo software ship with a default password of 3. Good. Now looking at the screen, we've got home navigation. In other words, if I'm clicking on drinks or Coke, I can navigate back to home. So home is in essence your categories. If you think of a menu, this would be your drinks and your food. This would be how you group your items. So looking at the buttons, you'll notice, let's click on drinks. So the first thing that you can do to add buttons, which is quite simple, is I can go and just add a button, click on the button to select it, give it a name. Let's give this one Sprite, and then simply give it a price. And we'll make this one 20 bucks. Save. And that's it. Your button is now created. So I can actually go to my sales. If I go to my back button, if I go to drinks, I can actually sell the Sprite now. Alright, good. Before we get there, let's go back to our buttons. The second option I have is I can go and select something from my menu, my inventory list. So let me do this. I'm going to add something. And I've added a category. I'm just going to change the category name and we're going to call this one Yum. Something nice. So you'll notice there's my Yum. It's sitting on my home screen, which is a group, and I'm going to select that one. By default, I will have my back button, which is navigation, and then I will have the button I actually want to change. So yes, I can change the button and the price name, which is the simplest way, but maybe just to show you how to select something from your inventory, I'm going to select on my little plus, and looking, let's see what we've got here. Let's just do a hash brown as an example, and there we go, it's added. So if I want to select another one, select that one, click my plus, and I can select jumbo oysters. It's actually got a 0 retail, so maybe not a good one. Or do some nice Olofberg. There we go. So it's quite simple to add buttons from our menu or inventory. And let me show you the third option. So I'm going to add another category. So it's sitting over here, and this one I'm going to call nuts. Nuts. Good. I'm going to navigate into nuts and selecting the button I want to add. Let's have a look if we got something peanuts. We don't have peanuts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create peanuts. Make sure it's a new product. Say peanut. There's a lot of categories I can select. Maybe let's just call this one nuts. Categories are important because this is actually how you summarize your sales, and we're going to give it a price, 15. There we go. I'm going to save it. Once saved, I'm just going to click on my back button, and there, its peanut is added. Again, I can repeat this cycle. So I'm going to add a button, select it, click my plus button, and then I can create something. Let's call this one almonds. So it's up to you depending on how you use your system. Maybe the simplest way is just give the product button a name and define it and sell it. Or you can build up your inventory, which is most cases where you import it the first time. And that's why you would actually select your inventory. So note, we obviously got the Hive and the other platforms. So there's a good chance that your products are already coming from them. Okay, let's see if we can actually select a search on nuts. That's good. And if I did not click my add button, I can go to almonds. There's my almonds, click on it, yes, and there we go. So guys, quite simple. Let me just quickly close off by showing you how to do some sales. So we've got our buttons, and again, just remember you can change your price on the button as well, simply by just updating it. Good. And let me show you the sale. So to exit this menu, I'll just go to my back button, and now I'm actually in my point of sale interface, and let's go to Yum. We'll do Olifberg. There we go. And note, if you click it more than once, you'll see that you're tallying up 3, 4 Olifbergs. And if you want to correct that, I can go to items, just confirm that, and I can delete the one. Do the void, yes, and let's just do 3 of them. Okay, perfect. And very simple to close off. I click on my pay button, click on complete, and there we go, the sale is complete. If this was a client sale that I'm doing, like a burger and a chips, maybe 2 chips, let's just confirm. Okay, these are 2 chips. If I click on my pay button, I can click on my client. Let's just search for Lloyd. There we go, there's Lloyd. Clicking on that, I can see at the top it's saying Lloyd. If I want to cancel Lloyd, I can click on my client again and just click on my exit button. Now I'm back to cash sale. But we want to do Lloyd. Search for Lloyd, there we go. There's Lloyd selected, and now I can complete the sale. If I'm doing a discount, like a burger, let's just do a 10% discount. Click on pay. Let's do a discount, and we can do 10%. Or you can do amount as well, but we'll do the 10%. So you'll see at the top there's the 850 and the new price. Good. So let's just close this one off. So I click on my complete button. There we go. So guys, it's quite simple. There's many variations. Maybe just the last one. If I click on my open button, there's no open transactions. I can have a look at my closed transactions. So this was closed, and I can select one, and at the bottom I can actually reopen it. So what would happen now, it becomes available to reopen, and I can click on open. You can actually view that one, and now I can ring it off again. Let's click on pay. There we go, and I can complete the sale. So guys, yeah, any questions, any tips or any suggestions, please feel free to let us know on info@bizzfo.co.za, and we'll gladly assist and simplify or give you assistance where needed.